Good morning, SSBHL community. Apologize for the audio issues here, but apparently I forgot to record the audio on this video, so you're going to have to deal with my voiceover, which is not what I prefer to do, but here we are. So, it looks like we're starting off in the first period at 0-0. The tripod has an issue right here. It kind of falls down to about the 15-minute mark. We missed about 2 minutes of the first. I was trying to just get the tripod set up, so it took a little bit of time, but no big deal. We didn't miss any goals or any of the real action. So right now we got it. Dan Gately's got the ball in the neutral zone. He's trying to bring this one in. Tamid's got this one. He checks it into the zone. Danny Gately chases for this one. Tries to wrap it around the boards. Doesn't quite pan out the way he wants. He's going to keep it behind in Gressy's office. Tries to get this one around. Doesn't work out. Good interception by Al Burbank. Al off to Swanee. Swanee doesn't quite... He's not able to control that one. Tripod gets raised back up, which is good because we need that, considering the situation. But yeah, Swanee's got the ball. He's in the neutral zone trying to get past the King man. Kinger's not super easy to get around. You're going to have to really work a little harder. That walking strategy by Swan's not going to work. Gets this one deep into Al. Al's got this one right now. Al off to Ben. Ben off to try to get this one off to Swanee. Didn't quite work out, though. Right off to Ben. Ben tries to chip it right back into the zone. Doesn't quite pan out, but Swanee recovers this one. And intercepted by Joe. Good job by Joe there. This one's off to Aiden. The shot! And this one, I believe, is saved glove high by Nick B. BDN. Not going to tell you what that stands for, but you can figure it out. Big something Nick. Don't stress that. Joe's got this one. Tries to clear it up with his own. Great interception by Al. Al tries to get this one to Thomas. Al's got it again. Tries to clear it right back in. Doesn't quite pan out. Tamid's got this one. And it looks like it's gone to Aiden. Aiden's got this one in the neutral zone, brings it into the zone. Tries to very move. Quick shot! And that one is saved by BDN again. And it is out of play. And we're back with the game right now. It looks like it's Blues possession. Nope. Aiden's got the ball. Aiden tries to chip this one down to Wild. Wild tries to get it right back out in front. Doesn't quite work out. Ben with a good interception on the play. This one's off to Swanee in the neutral zone. It is intercepted by Joe again. I can't quite tell what's going on. Joe with the shot! And it looks like it's wide, possibly? Can't quite tell. Swanee chips this one out. It's not going to be an icing. I can see B-Mac right there waving off the icing by the official. Looks like Stalker's got this one. Stalker clears this one up to the zone. Gets intercepted briefly, but is recovered. Wild with the ball. Shot! No, nothing going to happen there. Intercepted in front. Tries to clear this one out. Thomas with it. Tries to get into the zone. And Manny with a really good read on the play right there. Swan the shot. And that one goes wide of the cage. Thomas is going to recover this one. Thomas comes into the zone. Tries to get this one out to Uncle Paul. Doesn't quite work out that way. It goes up to Swanee. Swanee with the ball. Trying to maneuver through all that traffic. Doesn't quite work out. Aiden with the ball. Aiden off to Wild. Shot. He scores! Looks like that went low glove, I believe. And that is the first goal of the game. It is 1-0 Stonehands. What a shot right there. Assisted by Aiden. Great goal right there. And now we're back at a 1-0 game. Face off won by the Joes. Joes try to clear this one in from the neutral, from their zone. And it's intercepted by Aiden. The person you really don't want to have the ball. Shot up there by Gately. That one goes wide. Aiden recovers it quickly, though. And, he tries it to me. Shot saved by Nick. Great positioning right there by Nick. He's in a good spot right there. And good steal by Uncle Paul, I believe. Now he tries to chip this one up. Doesn't quite work. Kinger, again, just keeping it in the zone. Can't tell what's going on right now. Shot by Tamid. And it looks like it's a cover-up by Nick. Face on the Smokey Joes. It is won by the Stonehands win it. Wild gets this face off. Dumps it off to the point. Shot from the point, doesn't get through. Gately's got this one. Intercepted by Al. Good job by Al right there. This one's going to be pursued by Swanee. Swanee's going to beat him to the puck on this one. Swanee's got it. Tries to move it out in front, but Kinger is there to stop it. And it's kept in by the Joes. Yep, still in. And now it's cleared back out. Looks like Max is going for this one. Pursued by Tamid. Max going to bring this one in. Chips it into the zone, but is intercepted by Wild. Wild to Kinger. Kinger can't quite handle this one. Swanee gets it. Steals it. Keeps it in the zone. Off to Al. The shot! And that one, I think, went wide, or it was a save. It's tough to tell when I'm doing the video editing. I apologize if I'm wrong. And this one is grabbed by Aaron. Aaron chips one up the zone. Up the boards. Wild can't quite pursue it. Where is the GoPro looking? There's Big Ed. I don't know what we're doing here. Gately's got it. Backhander shot. That one went wide, I believe, or it was a save. Chipped up in front. Swanee's got it in the offensive zone. Shot and easily handled by Manny. He did let it go. Swanee at the shot. And a good save right there, it looked like, by Manny. And it looks like that one's going to go for icing. Tamid's not going to be able to change. It looked like he wanted to. He's looking a little sad right there. Not going to be able to change, buddy. Sorry. And welcome back. It looks like there's about 9 minutes left in the first. It is 1-0 right now in favor of the Stonehands. The faceoff goes to the Stonehands. This one's chipped out. And they're going to get a full change here. Not a full change. Tamid's still out there on the defensive end, it looks like. But they're going to get a partial change. Swanee throws this one into the zone. Al's got this one. Tries to get around. Can't tell what's going on. And it looks like Aaron's got this Aaron off to Swan. Swan goes right back into Aaron. Aaron goes right back to Swan. Swan goes back to Aaron. Can you guys stop that? But Al's got this one. Tries to get in front. No, it does not pan out well. This one is cleared out. Tamid's got a potential chance. A backhander easily handled by Nick. No big deal there. Looks like Ben's got this one. Again, I can't quite tell with the editing. It's a little tough sometimes, but I think it was Ben. Stolen, and yep, that's Ben. Ben's got the one right off to Tamid, though. Intercepted. Aiden's got a chance here. He's going to rip the shot, and it looks like it got intercepted in front by Ben, I believe. Tries to run this one around. Aiden's got this one. Off the shot! The point! Saved, and it looks like it's going to be covered by Nick. Face up in the zone. This one is won by the Joes. Cleared up the zone. Doesn't quite pan out the way they want it to. Max brings this one into the zone. Shot down and point. Manny tries to clear this around. Doesn't quite work out the way he was hoping. But it does go off to a Stonehands player. Aiden gets this one. Chips it into the neutral zone. Tries to bring it in. Stolen by Aiden right there. Right off to Wild. Good chance here. Shot. And a great save by Nick. And Wild was frustrated there. Great blocker save. Face-off zone in the Smokey Joe's way. Smokey Joe's wins that. Max clears this one out. I think that's going to be an icing off the rip. And is it an icing? Is it not an icing? It is an icing. Okay. It's an icing. I'm not going to bother stopping the video. I'm just going to let it run. B-Max got it. Drops it in the zone. Stonehands wins this one. Shot by Joe. Doesn't quite work out. Shot. Not quite panning out. Oh, Aiden with a chance. And a monstrous glove save by Big Nick. Wow. Grab this one out of the air. Woo, buddy. What a save. Wow. Stonehands wins it again. Joe tries to pass it. It doesn't work out. Now Stonehands are going to have to clear up. Sorry. Camera's going full weird mode. Not looking. Shot by Steve. And a good save, it looks like, by BDN. And I think it went out of the play right there. It did. Went out of play. Face off by B-Mac. This one is won by the Stonehands. Tamid brings this one into the offensive zone of the Smokey Joes. Tries to clear it in. Doesn't quite work out. Good steal right there. Al's got this one. Shot by Al. And he scores the goal! And it ties the game at 1-1. Shot from Burbank right there. It looks like it went low wickets on Manny. And this game is tied 1-1 with about 5 minutes left in the first. Face off right now, and this one's won by Aiden. A good steal by Uncle Pa right there, but it's chipped it back in. Max is going to pursue this one. He's going to try to bring this one up out of the zone. He's going to get it there. And no icing. Thomas is going to pursue this one. He's going to grab it. Thomas tries to clear this one out in front. Can't tell. Al at the shot. Doesn't quite pan out that well. Max brings it right back in. Not Max, I'm so sorry. Uncle Paul's got this one. Turn the point. Chips it back into the zone. Not able to keep it in. Aiden clears this one out. No icing. And Max has the buck right now. He's bringing this one in. Chips it up. So it's up. And Aiden with a great steal. Can't tell what's going on. He tried to do something. I don't know what, but whatever. Aiden's got this one shot. And a save by Nick. And he swallows up the rebound. And with the face-off in the zone, it's won by Aiden. Steve tries to get it. Doesn't quite work. It looks like a poke check by Nick. And Swans did grab this one and bring it up into the zone. Onsides right there. Thomas just kept it. Looks like he tried to get a shot right there, and it's saved and covered by Manny. Good job by Manny on the play there. Face up in the Stonehand zone, and it is won by the Joe. Shot by Swan. That one goes wide. Ben's going to pursue this one. He's going to chip it right back in. Thomas pursues this one, keeps it into the zone, goes around the boards, tries to keep making play. Doesn't really work out that way. Gately intercepts. Gately tries to clear this one in off to Wild. Wild can't quite chip it in. Pursued by Ben and Wild. Looks like Wild ends up with the ball. Just chips it back into the zone. It's going to be covered up by Nick. Face up in the Joe zone. Joes don't quite win this one. Shot by Wild. That one goes wide of the net. Wild pursues this one. Gets this one off. Off to Aiden. Finally scores the goal! And it's 2-1. Stonehands. What a fantastic goal right there by Aiden. It looked like what happened was Wild chipped this into the front of the net. Went off of Nick. And then the rebound went right back to Aiden's stick. And he was able to chip this one home. And that gets them the lead, 2-1. The faceoff is won by Joes. Joes want to look to respond here pretty quick after that one. 2-1 game right now. This one's cleared out of the zone. Don't know what's going on. Not GoPro, sorry. And it looks like a save by Nick right there. Rebound shot by Wild. Doesn't quite pan out that well. And Thomas is going to grab this one. He's going to bring it up into the attacking zone. Clears this one in. This one goes wide. Swanee's not going to pursue. It's going to be grabbed by the Stonehands defender. He grabs this one, tries to chip it in. Thomas gets a piece of this one, though. He's actually going to pursue this one. Good job by Thomas in this one. Oh, and he manages to get around Wild, too. And really good work right there. A little bit of falling with style. Swanee trips this one in. Don't know what happens. And looks like Thomas still has this one. Nope, Aiden's got it. Aiden's bringing this one out of his defensive zone off to Wild. Wild with the ball. And space. Shot! And that one is an easy save for Nick. Clears this one off to his left-hand side. Ben gets it. Clears it around the boards off to Swanee. Swanee's going to bring this one into the neutral zone. Try to get into the attacking zone. Thomas into the corner. Off to Swanee. The shot. Save. Rebound. Shot. He scores the goal right there. Swanee off the rebound from Manny. And he pots it home and makes it 2-2. Tie game. What an absolutely incredible assist by Thomas to stay with the play. He pots this one out into the front of the net, and the initial shot, it looks like it's saved by Manny, but Swanee sticks with it and then pots it home, and we've got a tie game, 2-2 in the first with about a minute and some change left. Face-off won by the Stonehands. Excuse me, Morty. This one is kept in alive. No, it is chipped back in. Oh, Swanee almost gets a deadly breakaway. Not the best pass by Tommy right there. He gets it right back into the zone of his own team. Swanee's got it off the back of his shot. It's a score right there by Alberme from Swanee. Oh, my goodness, and a monumental turnover right there results in a 3-2 game for Smokey Joes. They reclaim the lead here. An incredible goal right there, and the Joes take the lead 3-2. Al tries to chip this one in by himself. Shot right there. Doesn't quite work out. Dan Gately with a really good defensive breakup right there. Down to less than a minute, I would say, in the first. Swanee rips this one right back in. It is saved by Manny and covered up. Good opportunity right there for Swan. And a good job by Manny staying on top of that one. You can't sleep on the Joes for a minute. You can't sleep on really any team in this league, to be fair. Nick with the face up in the Joes. Sorry, in the Stony Joes zone. Sorry. In the Stonehand zone, but it's clipped right back in by Tamid. Good job bringing this one in. Off to Gately. Doesn't quite pan out the way he was hoping it would. This one's cleared up and out. In the Joes... Not the Joes zone. I keep fucking that up. In the Stonehand zone. Cleared in by Gately. Gately, it's intercepted by Ben, but it's off to Swanee. The last guy you want to have it. And a great steal by Kinger right there. Chips it right back into the zone. Ben goes around the boards right there. Now pursues, but it's stolen. It's grabbed by Aiden. Aiden's got this one. One of the last guys you want to have this puck. Like, he can score from any angle. Kinger gets it, and the period ends right there. And it will be 3-2 Joes going into the second. Welcome back to the second period. We have the score of Smokey Joes 3, Stonehands 2. Going into the second period, face-off drop is won by the Stonehands. This one's off to Joe. Joe tries to clear this one right back in. Goes on net. Saved by Nick, though. Nick tries chipping it right back up. Goes out to Swanee. Can't quite tell what's going down right now. Swanee's got it. Shot. That one goes... It looks like it was saved by Manny. pursued and cleared up the zone. Aiden's with this one. Aiden blows right by. Shot right there. Doesn't work out. Swile with the shot. And a big-time save by Nick. Face off in the Joe zone. Looks like this one is won by the Joes. Al's got this one. Tries to chip it right back up and into the zone. Manages to make it work, but Joe's right there to keep a claim on it. Clears this one up out of the zone. And dumped into the Joes territory. Nick's got this one. He lets it go. Nope. It looks like he covers this one up, and we're going to face off in the Joe zone. Face off in the Joe zone right now. And this one is won by the Stonehands. Off to Kinger. Kinger tries to clear it right back in. Doesn't quite pan out. Swanee's got this one for a breakaway. No, and a big save by Manny. Swanee tries to rip right back on net. Doesn't quite work out that way. Al's got this one. Not quite. He's going to just chip it right back into the zone. Pursued very heavily by Kinger. He's able to beat him on this one. Great job by Kinger on that play. Excuse me. Gately the shot. And it looks like a save by Nick. And cleared out by Max. This might be an icing. It is not. Swanee, oh, he can't quite get it past Kinger again. Just with a couple of great defensive plays. Swanee tries to rip this one right back in, but it goes over the net. Al's got this one. Al goes off to Max. Max with the shot. Doesn't quite go the way they want to go. Kinger pursuing with Al right on him. Kinger's got to come out with this one. Goes up to Tamid. Tamid isn't able to quite clearly grab this one. Chipped right back into the Stonehand zone. And it looks like Gately's going to pursue this one. Gately behind his own net. Brings it around. Clears it up out of the zone. Not going to be an icing, I believe. Max got this one off to Aaron. Aaron's got it right now. Pursued by Tamid. He's going to clear this one out of the zone. This probably will be icing. Again, I can't really quite tell because of the angling of the camera. But yes. No, it looks like it's not an icing. Swanee's got this. The shot. Don't know what's happening. Probably a miss. Al's got it. Dekes around. Doesn't quite work out. Looks like Aiden's got it. Aiden chips this one off into the neutral zone. By Tamid, I think? Yes, by Tamid. Tamid's got it. Tamid, get this. Oh, he couldn't quite get it to Aiden. Good opportunity right there, but just didn't quite settle down the way he was hoped it would. Gately with the ball right now. But Gately's trying to make a move. Shot off the point. And this one goes wide, or he saved it. Again, it's hard to tell when the camera's going all over the place. Get the point, I think. Face-off zone in the Joe's zone. This one is won by the Joes. Looks like this one gets off to Max. Max tries to clear it right out. Good dodge by the ref right there. B-back! Shot right there. Not quite going to go the way they wanted to. Thomas has been an absolute phenom lately. One of his best seasons ever. Off to Swanee. Doesn't quite pan out the way they want it to go. Wild's got to chip this one in. He's going for it hard. Not a good angle right there. It's a pretty easy save for Nick. Nice save right there. Good job by Paul to chase down the loose ball there. He didn't just give Wild the open look. He was really keeping on top of him. Didn't give him a clean entry, which is really important. You really can't just let him have it. Good job. Nick's going to drop this one on the Joe zone. This one is won by the Joes. Uncle Paul grabs one and tries to chip it right back into the zone. It manages to work out. And a good chance to hit for Thomas. The shot! And it does not go in. A big save by Manny. But again, Thomas just getting to the offensive zones, cutting and, slicing through. Really good job by him. And that one's an icing on the Stonehand, so it's going to go back into their zone. But let's just go ahead and recap on Thomas. He has had a really phenomenal season this year. He's got a lot of points this year. I think the most he's ever had. I think he's at 15 right now, I believe, I want to say. But he's had a great season. Swan with the shot. Easy save from Manny on that play right there. And it looks like Max got to pursue this one. Being attacked by Wild. It's chipped right back into their own zone. But Max is going to be right there. He's going to grab it. Excuse my yawn. Max chips this one in. The camera's looking at nothing of importance. Now it is. Uncle Paul with the ball. Off to Thomas. Thomas just rips this one right on home. And it's an easy save for Manny. Wild's going to get this one. Chip it right back into the zone. Off to Aiden. Aiden tries to get a good look here. The shot. And this one is saved by Nick. Goes into the corner boards. Rebound. And that one goes off to the corner. Another shot right there. And that's another big save by Nick. And he's going to grab it and hang on to it. Face off in the Joe's zone. Face off is won by the Joes right there. Ben gets one. Good chance right there, though. Tamid really aggressive on the forecheck. Gets a good opportunity. Swan's going to bring this one right in, though. Ducks right through. Gets in there. And scores right there! What an absolute disgusting backhander goal! And the Joes take a 4-2 lead. What a play by the captain. Forehand, backhand, paycheck. 4-2 right now. We got about 11 minutes left in the second period. Face-off won by the Joes right there. They're going to try to get it right back into the zone. Doesn't quite pan out the way they hoped it would. Wild's got this one. Oh, excuse my yawn. This one's cleared off. Shot by Tamid, I believe. Doesn't quite work out the way they hoped. And it looks like we got... I'm not too sure what we got going on here, but we got something. Looks like a penalty. So we got a roughing by number 92. And this one's going to come back into the Stonehands zone. So we got a 2-minute minor for roughing right now. Stonehands going to have to kill off a penalty. So Stonehands will be going to the penalty kill while the Stonehands get a... while the Joes get a power play opportunity here. Big chance right now for them to capitalize and maybe extend on this 4-2 lead and maybe make it a little bit of a deeper hole for the Stonehands. And it's going to be cleared right out, though, by the Joes. Max is going to grab this one. He's got plenty of time. He's going to bring it in himself. Camera's going to stare at nothing. Love this. And there we go. Stonehands get it. And kept in by Swan on the jump. But Aiden very intelligently grabs this one and gets it back out of the zone. Aiden with a good chance here on the shorthanded bid. Shot, and that one's going to be saved by Nick. But a really good opportunity right there. Max not able to control this one. And it's another save right there. Forcing Nick to make another pretty tough save on the play. But it's going to get back out of the zone. I can't tell what's going on. And there we go. Shot out in the point. And I really wish the camera would just stop it. Shot by Al right there. That one goes wide. Terrible shot, Al, you pickle. Just kidding, I love you. It's out of the zone right now, but they're going to touch up. It's going to be pursued by Thomas. Thomas isn't going to be able to really catch it in time, but it's going to be stolen by Swanee, and Swanee just guns it out of the zone like a pickle. Not the best move. Nick comes out to just stop it from, going around his net. Joes will reset. Max clears this one right back into Swanee. Swanee shot. That one goes, I think, on net save. Aiden's going to clear this one right back out, though. And Max has this one now. He's going to get this one to Swan. Swan's got the ball, chips it in to Thomas. Thomas the shot. Save right there. Rebound. And that one's another save right there. It looks like it may have been offsides, but the refs didn't catch that one. And it's going to be cleared and out of the zone. Max is going to pursue it. Max goes off to Swan. Swan's got this one. The shot. And he scores on the long bomb. Unbelievable. And that is a back-breaking goal. Power play goal by Swan, assisted from Max. And we're back here after the power play goal. It is now 5-2 Smokey Joes after the power play goal from Swanee. An absolute killer right there almost from their own blue line. Just found a hole. Al with a good chance here. It's not going to quite work out right there. Good defensive breakup right there. And it's going to be cleared back into the Joe zone. Max with the ball. Patient. That's not Max. I'm so sorry. I think that was Thomas. No, it was Max. And I believe that is an icing. And it is. Oh, no, it's not. It's not icing. I'm sorry. Shot right there. Doesn't quite work out. Wild's got this one. Keeps it into the Joe's offensive zone. Looking for a better play. Not quite finding it. A lot of time. Doesn't work out. Swanee's going to get this one. Bring it out of the zone. Oops, Swanee trying to get a look here. Doesn't quite work. Swan's got it, though. To Al, the shot! Huge opportunity there to extend even further. But Manny, on top of it, makes a really big and important save. That one goes in. I don't know if they're coming back at this point. That would be a four-goal lead? Yeah, 4-goal lead. That would be a very, very challenging lead to come back from. But Manny makes a big save right there and keeps his team in it. Offensive zone face-off into the Stonehand zone. Shot right there. That one does shot blocked in front. Ben's got this one, tries to chip it right back into the offensive zone. Al grabs it, hits it right back in. Can't tell what's going on right now. Just some nice center ice view. Looks like Aiden's got it. Okay, Aiden's got the ball. He's got to bring it right on in. Shot on Nick. That one looks like it's saved by Nick by the blocker side. Max gets this one, clears it right back out. Al's going to grab this one. He's got Swanee in front too. Doesn't quite pan out the way he was hoping it would. Swanee's going to get that, chip it right back in the zone. Al's right there on it though. Al to Swanee, the shot! And that one is wide of the net. Oh, what a scary opportunity right there to extend. Shot right there by Wild. Big save by Big Nick. Ben's going to try to chip this one out. Doesn't quite work out right there. Another save by Nick, and he swallows up the rebound. Good job by Nick. Face-off zone in the Smokey Joe's zone is won by Al. Nice little chip move right there by Al. He's going to get this one on his own, but it's going to be pursued and beaten by Dan Gately on that play. Good legs by Gately. Steve clears one in. Off to Aiden. Aiden, backhand shot, saved by Nick. Rebound, another save by Nick. Doesn't quite work out the way the Stonehands would hope. Not cleared out, though, yet. Still in the zone. And now it is cleared safely. And it looks like it's going to be pursued by Thomas. Thomas with a chance. Doesn't quite work out. Gately's got this one. Gately chips it right back into the neutral zone. It's going to be pursued and chased down by Ben. Ben chips it back out. Off to Thomas. Thomas got the ball now. Being pursued by Kinger. Tries to get this one to Al. Doesn't quite work out. Goes back into the Smokey Joe zone. Not Smokey Joe. Stonehand zone. Being pursued by Al. Al's got this one, though. Can't quite control it. Thomas with it now. Al with a shot. And he scores on the rebound. What an absolute goal! And Joe's taking a commanding 4-goal lead in the second with about 4:30 to go. Good chance right here. Big save by Big Nick. Goes into the corner boards. Aiden pursuing this one. Aiden tries to clear it up. Doesn't quite pan out. Tamid's got to pursue this one. He's got it right now. Off to Kinger. The shot. A shot block by Thomas. Great shot block. And it's going to get cleared out of the zone. Stonehand's got a touch up. Shot by Gately from the point. Does not go in, I think, from what you can tell from the camera. It definitely didn't go in. But Swanee's going to bring this one up. He's bringing it all the way himself. Oh, and he can't quite knock it past Kinger's legs. Kinger is a tough one to get around. It's not the easiest thing to do. Gately tries to bring it right on back in. It's intercepted, though, and it's cleared back out into the Stonehand zone. Gately is with it, though. Tries to chip it right back in. This one's going to go right to Aiden. The shot. That was an interesting shot strategy with the one arm. I think he just kind of lost his stick at the same time. That was pretty cool. Tamid still got this one. Gets this one off to Gately. Not quite. Aaron's going to grab that one and chip it, but it's going to be pursued by Tamid again. Stonehand's desperately trying to build some kind of momentum. Shot right there, and it was saved by Nick. Couldn't quite control the rebound, though. Ends up going back out of the zone. Pursued by Aiden. Excuse me. Aiden, I think, took a shot there. Didn't quite go the way they want. Gately's got this one off to Wild. You can't see it, but you can imagine the play. Gately with a shot. And a save by Nick. Nick has been where he needs to be. He is in position. He is square. And he is making the Stonehands' life challenging. And it's going to be a really tough uphill battle right now for the Stonehands. Trying to fight back from a 4-goal deficit. Face-off won by the Joes. Swanee's going to chip this one right back in. It looks like this is going to be an icing. And it is not an icing. It looks like it was waved off. Play continues. Stolen right there in front. Hype. Oh, almost a chance there, but it looks like Wild's got this one. Wild, the shot. Nothing happens with that. Still in the zone. Joe chips it right back into Wild. Wild's got this one. And it looks like that was not covered. It's still a loose ball. Aiden's got this one now. He chips it right back in. You can't tell, but that's what's happening. And it gets chipped back into the Stonehand zone. Looks like the Joes still have it. Swanee got it. He takes a rip. Doesn't work out. Oof. Kind of a scary play right there. Minute and 30 left on the clock. Shot! And that one is saved by Manny. his vintage style, his vintage stand-up style, where he kind of just jumps a lot, which it works great for him. Very, very unique style to him. Oh, right there again. There it is. You see him with the diving stick. And Joe's going to bring this one up. Takes the wrist shot. Saved by Nick. Rebounds up there. Joe beats him to it. The tap in. And he scores the goal. And they're getting back in this one. Huge goal by Joe. And this game is now 6-3. With only less than a minute left in the second. Wow. That is something right there. A big-time goal by Joe before the second period ends. And I apologize, I misspoke a little bit. I said less than a minute. It's a minute and 5 seconds left. But a huge goal, nonetheless, by Big Joe. Huge goal. That brings them back to within striking distance. Only down by 3 now. They're still in this thing. And a big save right there by Big Nick. And we're going to face off in the Joe's zone. This game is brought to you by Marlboro Cigarettes and Hood Milk Water. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Mike Easel. Aiden's got this one. Rips it on net. Doesn't quite work out the way he hoped. Shot right there by Wild in front. Ooh, and a big save by Big Nick. He's been sharp today. No denying it. Nick's been on the ball. Looks like he had about 50 seconds remaining in the period. Aaron gets this one, tries to chip it right back out of the zone. Wild right in there, and again saved by Nick. He's going to just cover it up. No big deal. That's what Steve specializes in. He's really, really good at just finding the soft spots in the defense and getting to him and attacking. He really is able to find the rebounds, the loose change, and just chip them in. Face-off is cleared out of the offensive zone of the Joes. Stonehands are going to have to touch back up and get into the zone. Gately's got this one off to Aiden. Aiden chips this one right back in. It's going to be pursued by Max, and it looks like it got stuck in the fence, so we're going to have a face-off. Cat, what are you eating? Sorry, my cat was eating plastic. I had to stop him and pull a piece of plastic out of his mouth. You fucking dick. Love you, but you're a dummy. Anywho. Thanks for giving me a heart attack mid-record. I love that. Jesus. Anywho. Face off right now in the Joe zone by Swanee and Aiden. This one is won by Swan. Aaron tries to chip. Doesn't quite work out the way he wanted to. Gately, the shot right there. Does not work. Gately's got it again. The shot again. And that one goes wide. Aiden with a shot. That one goes wide as well. Gately again with another shot. And he scores the goal right there. Oh my goodness. And we've got a match. It is 4-6. Looks like off the wide shot from Aiden, Gately's able to grab this one and pot it home for a huge goal before the end of the period. And it's only a 2-goal game going into the third. What an absolute shocker. 2 ginormous goals right before the period ends. It's about over, too, here. I think there's 5 seconds left. Looks like 4. 2, 1, and this period's going to come to an end. And we got a 6-4 game going into the third. We'll be right back after. Welcome back to the game. We're about to start the third. It's now a 6-4 game. Smokey Joe is still with the lead of 2. Stonehand with a nice little kind of comeback there toward the end of the third. Managed to pot 2 goals right at the last minute of the third. Let's get themselves back in this game. It looks like we're going to have a face-off zone in the Joe zone. I think the ball went out of play. That is exactly what happened. Nick's going to do the face-off zone in the Joe zone. This one is won by the Joes. Matty gets this one, but it looks like he chips it right back up and out of play. So we're going to get another face-off, probably neutral zone. Face-off is in the neutral zone, won by Stonehands. This one hits Manny. Manny's going to chip it right back up. This one's cleared right up and into the Joe zone. And looks like it's another icing at the stoppage of play. Face off in the Stonehand zone. Won by the Joes. Rips the shot from there. It's not going to quite get onto the net. Joes have it right now. Swanee's got this one. Throws it on net. Saved by Manny. Kind of an unorthodox one right there. Use the stick paddle to kind of swipe it away. Tavid's got this one. Tavid being pursued pretty aggressively by Swanee. Doesn't quite work out. Al's got this one. Al to Swanee, the shot. Rebound in the... No, I don't think so. He did not score. What a huge chance right there for Burbank. I actually thought it went in for a minute. Based off his reactions, the only reason I knew it didn't go in. Stonehand's got this one. They're trying to bring it up. Doesn't quite work out there. Max pursuing this one. Big Max. His big 6'8" frame. Tough to get around him. But it looks like the Stonehands are working their way pretty hard right there. They managed to get this one. Tamid's got this one. Throws it. Tries to throw it in front. And it looks like this one's covered by Nick. Gets this one under the blocker. No big deal. Everything is good in the world. Gotta have another face-off zone. In the Joe zone. Ugh. Apologies. Ben's got this one. Ben tries to chip it right back up and out of the zone. Manages to get it. Stonehands will have to touch up, and they are good. Gately's got this one. He's got to flip it right back into the Joe's offensive zone. Grabbed by Steve. Steve off to Gately. Shot! That one's saved by Nick. Pursued off to the right-hand side. Aiden's got this one. Aiden looking for an opportunity. Shot right there from the point. Doesn't quite get on the net. Aiden still has a good chance here. Shot on Nick. No, it was not going to make it through to him. Steve's going to pursue this one now behind in Grutzy's office. But he's got Big Max on him. Not an easy person to get around. But Gately's going to manage to keep this one in. Gately's got the ball right now in the Joe zone, trying to keep it in there. And this one's going to be covered by Nick. Smart move by Nick to just kind of get the pressure off his guys. Face off in the Joe zone. Looks like it's won by Stonehands. King has got this one. Cleared out. Swanee's got this one. He's pursuing it hard. Al's got this. Oh, he does not have it. Steve's going to recover this one and chip it right back into the Joe zone. Nick gets it, though. Nick dumps it right back off to Max, and they're going to get it right back in. Swanee, shot! That one's a good save right there by Manny. Al's got this one. Al to Swanee. Swanee, little deke move. Doesn't quite work out. Manny gets it. Oh, he does not get it. It's a goal right there by Burbank. Oh, no, and he's able to just get this one, get on a loose change, and chip it in, and that's a killing goal. After some momentum is back by the Stonehands, it is just strangled right back out by the Joes, 7-4. Yeah, upon further review of that one, he actually gets this one on the backhand and flips it over Manny, who was sprawled out trying to grab it. What a backbreaker. That is a painful one to let in. It is what it is. His defense couldn't quite get it out from in front of his net. And Burbank, who's a natural goal scorer, is just going to be able to put that in. And a big save right there by Nick. Covers the puck up. And we're going to get a face-off. So yeah, that is Al's third goal of the game. Al Burbank flexing in for Ryan Doherty, who is the normal number one pick of the Smokey Joes, but he is currently out this game. So Al Burbank comes in to flex to help out the team. And helping he has done with 3 goals so far. Wild tries to chip this one in, but it's going to be pursued by Thomas. Thomas gets this one. He's going to bring it up. Thomas on the breakaway. The shot! And he scores on the breakaway! Oh my goodness! Thomas Schindler with another goal. He has been a force this season, and he extends the Joes' lead 8-4. My goodness! What an individual effort by Thomas right there. Just bringing that one in, grabs it, runs it down, gets past the defense, and then pots the friggin' breakaway goal and extends the lead 8-4. This is going to be a really tough comeback now for the Stonehands. They were right back in this game, and then 2 fast goals by the Joes. Just, oh, what an absolute killer. Nick's going to cover this one up. We're going to get a face-off zone in the Joe zone. Probably at about 10 minutes remaining in this game. It was 11:20 when Thomas just scored that goal. Off to Gately, the shot. Easy save for Nick on there. Bottom left, right side pad. Yeah, got 10-12 remaining according to the clock. King is going to get this one. Almost stolen again by Max. Not Max, sorry, by Thomas. Jesus. He has been a force. He has been a force. What can you say about him? Tamid's got this one, but he loses this one to Al. Al's got time. He's just going to kind of chip it into the zone. Really no reason to force it. They got a pretty good lead right now. There's really no threat. This one's going to be pursued down by Aaron and Tamid. It's going to stay into the zone, I think. It will. It's going to stay in, but Thomas chips it right back out. Not dealing with that. Gailey with a good job getting that one. Tries to chip it right back in. Al with a good stick lift right there. He's going to give himself a chance here on the backhand. Saved by Manny. And looks like Aiden's got this one. Aiden chips it up to Wild. Wild's got a chance here. Shot right there. And it's going to be a save. Oh, it's loose change, but he's not able to jump onto it. Thomas tries getting it through. Doesn't quite pan out the way they want. Aiden ends up grabbing this one off to Wild. Wild the shot. Gets shot blocked in front by Max. Max and Wild pursue. Max going to chip this one right back up, but Kinger's there to keep it into the zone. Chips it right back into Wild. Wild again pursued and hunted by Max, though. But it looks like Wild's going to end up getting this one over Max. That's where experience kind of takes over. Wild has a lot of experience in these kind of situations, and he knows really how to get that. Joe's going to keep this one in on the point. Joe, the shot on net. Not going to quite make it to the net minor, it looks like. And Uncle Paul's going to grab this one and clear it around the boards to Max. But he's pursued by Aiden. Not able to get it around him. Aiden throws it right back in net. Save. And that one looks like a high stick. And I believe that's going to come back in to the Joe zone. Faceoff's won by Stonehands on a quick one right there. Joe tries to chip it right back into Burbank. The shot! Oh my God, and he could not score it. I cannot believe it. But this one goes off to Wild. Wild to Aiden. Aiden the shot. Saved by Big Nick. Huge save right there. And they're not able to capitalize on that one. Swanee's just going to try to pursue this one quickly. And then Maddie comes way out of net. Tries to chip it out. Al's there. The shot by Maddie. Not going to go in. This one's going to be saved, I believe. And it's going to be chipped back into the Stonehand zone. Maddie's got it. And he's going to hold on to that one. And we got about 7:50 left in the third. Stonehand's running out of time. Yeah, I can see it right now. 7:47 remaining on the clock. Clock is ticking. Clock is live right now. It's going to keep running until it hits the 3-minute mark. So every second counts. Stonehands needs a goal to get back into this thing. Because right now, down by 4, it's not good odds. It's got to be chipped right back in by the Joes. Joe's just controlling the game right now. Controlling the pace, controlling the momentum. Oh, good chance here for a while. The shot, and I think it doesn't really work out the way you want it to, and Nick's just going to grab this one on the glove. Again, not the way they want this to go. Face off in the Smokey Joe zone. And that one is won by the Stonehands initially, but then Al ends up chipping it back out. Al's got this one, trying to make a play here on his feet. I'm sorry, on his feet, on his knees. Doesn't quite work out. Aiden chips it in. Doesn't really work out the way he wants. Tries to zip it around the other side of the boards to Wild. Doesn't work again. It's still in the Smokey Joe zone, and now it's not cleared out by Burbank. Shot by Swanee. That one goes wide of the net. Aiden's going to chase this one down. Not able to get it around Ben. Great defensive play, but freaking Kinger right there and covered. Face off in the Joe's zone. Face off now. It is won by the Stonehand. Shot by Gately. And a glove save by Nick. He just reaches across, grabs it. No big deal. Easy save for him. 5:55 left in the third period. 8-4 game. Face off in the zone. Joe's winning this one, but Wild's right there. But another save by Nick. He is on top of it. He is aware. He is sharp. He is keeping on top of it. And a big save. Another face-off in the Joe zone. Time continues to tick, though. Time is not on the side. Another save right there. Wild gets this one. The shot. Another shot. And a goal right there by Aiden. That is exactly what the Stonehands is looking for right there with about 5:15 left. A huge goal. Really necessary. Really needed. And it is 8-5. We're down to the final 5 minutes of this game. 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Timeout just expired by the Stonehands. Face-off is now. Let's see if they can build off of that goal. Shot and saved by Nick. He's going to grab it and cover it up. Here we go. The face-up in the Joe zone. It's won by God, they have to not have both S names, but it is won by Stonehands. But it's chipped right back out by the Joes. It's going to be pursued by the Joes defender. He's going to chip it, get it out of harm's way. Max will pursue this one. He's being pursued by Wild, though. And then Max just chips it right back out. 4 minutes remaining in this game. Matty got this one. He tries to chip this to his point, but doesn't quite pan out the way he wants. Aiden's got this one. He's going to try to get around. Oh my God, he gets around him. Oh, and a big-time save by Nick again. He chipped it and got around the defensive player, Aaron. And a chance for Swanee! No! And a big-time save by Manny on that play. Oh my goodness. Stops him on a breakaway. Aiden's got this one. Off to Kinger. The shot. No. Not going to work out right there. Pursued by Thomas. Oh, sorry, by Max and Aiden. It's going to be chipped up out of the Joe zone. Kinger's got this one. He's bringing it into the zone. Let's say we got about 3:40 left. Gately with a shot. Pretty simple routine save, but Aiden's got this. Last guy you want to have it if you're a Joe's player. Shot. That one does not go down. Still in the zone. Shot right there by Gately. No, Aiden with a shot in the backhander. Not going to go in. Some good pressure right here by the Stonehands. Oh, and it's thrown out in front. Kinger gets it to Gately. Gately tries to get it back in front. Doesn't quite pan out that way. Kinger's going to pursue this one, though. Kinger throws it on net. No, that one goes wide. Aaron's got a chance. Not able to get it out, though. Big stick check right there by Swanee. He's able to stop a clean look right there by Gately. This one goes right back off to Gately, though. Gately's going to get this one off to Aiden. Good chance here. Aiden with a shot. Save. Rebound. And he scores! It's Wild on a rebound. And it's a 2-goal game. And the Stonehands are right back in it. With only 2:48, a huge goal right there by the captain, Steve Wild. What a job by him pursuing the rebound from Aiden. And this is exactly what he does. He is an opportunist goal scorer. He finds the dirty areas. He finds the loose change and is able to plot them home on a huge play. And a timeout by Swan. We'll be right back. And we're back now in the third period with about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left-ish. 2:48 left, I believe. Game is now 8-6 Smokey Joes. They still got the lead. Last 2 goals, though, by the Stonehands. To make this a little bit more interesting, we got ourselves a game here. Gately tries to chip this one right back in. Aiden with a shot save right there by Nick. Big one right there. And this one is chipped and goes out of play. Face off in the neutral zone right now. This one's won by Stonehands. Pursued by Gately. Gately's going to grab this one off to Kinger. Kinger's going to try to bring this one right on up. He's going to get it right back off to Gately. Not a bad play, but Max intercepts this one with his big stick. He's able to clear it right back out of the zone. Oh, and a great job by, not Max, that was actually Thomas. Huge job by him to intercept that from the air. But without also making a high stick. Swanee's got this one in the zone, just killing. He's satisfied killing time with only 2 minutes left. Loses his stick. Oh, sorry, Kinger lost his stick. They're going to clear it right back out of the zone. Max going to pursue this one, being chased down by Wild. Wild trying to get them back into the game, maybe spark another goal. You never know. They need it right now more than ever. 1 minute and 50 to go right now in the period. Tamid battling with Max. Not an easy person to go against. Swanee grabs it and just chips it right out and doesn't quite get it out. Aiden's able to intercept this one. Gets the shot on net and a save by Nick in the glove hand. Big save right there. Calms things down. 1 minute and 37 to go. Face up in the Joe zone. It is won by Stonehand. Shot by Aiden right there. It doesn't quite pan into the net. Al trying to stop him any way he can. Aiden still with the ball. Gets onto the defensive point by Gately. Shot doesn't quite work out the way they want to. Swan is able to get it and clear it out of the zone. It's an empty net right now. Extra attacker is on for the Stonehands. They're just trying to get another goal if they can. It's an empty net right now. Shot by Swanee. He's not able to do it. Oh, and Gately's not able to get that one out, but Aiden's able to recover this one. Throw it back into the zone on Nick. It's an easy save. Shot by Tamid. Another save right there by Nick. Wild's got this one. Rips it on net. It's shot ball in front. Kinger with another shot in front net. Not able to go down. Looks like about 40-something seconds left. Shoots it towards the empty net, but no, it's not going to get in. Kinger just tries to throw this one in. Doesn't quite work out the way they want. Oh, God, and a chance here. This should be it. No, it won't be. Huge stop right there by Aiden. Gately's got this one. Gately gets it off. Aiden has it again. Aiden trying to make a play. Throws it back into the zone with Wild. And he scores on the play right there. Oh, and it's from Aiden, and it's now an 8-7 game. It's a one-goal game with 30 seconds left. And there is life for the Stonehands. It is only a one-goal game. I think I take it back. There's 25 seconds. He scored with about 25 seconds left. Here we go right now. Stonehands try to chip it back out of the neutral zone, get it back into the Joe zone. That's what they want to do. They got that extra attacker out again. They didn't put the goalie back in. They're just going for it at this point. Try to chip it in, and oh no, Swanee with it, and that's going to pretty much wrap it up. Empty net goal for Swan, and it is 9-7 with 15 seconds left. That should just about kill the chance, but a really valiant effort right there by Stonehands, making it a one-goal game. So yeah, it's 9-7. We got about 10 seconds left in the game. It's a two-goal game now for the Joes. Time is going to run out and expire. One last chance for the Stonehands. And that's going to do it. Final score to this game is going to be 9-7 Joes. They take the win. And it's a big-time game right there. Great effort by the Stonehands. They really did try to pull this one off. They fought hard. They made it the game. They could have went down easily, but they really battled back, and hats off to them. Great performance by them.